All right, let's get this stream started. Just thought I'd get you guys going, get you guys feeling it. I felt like you were feeling it. All right, give it a second. I'm just doing my own thing right now. It's on FF's side. Yeah, it's on my side. What's good? What's going on? Sorry, I had to have fun. Today. Last few weeks been a little rough trying to get stuff going, so today I figured it out. We're doing it here. Here's where we're doing it. No, I know you can't you can't see anything. I made it that way. It's called setting the mood. Okay, I'm lame. It's okay. You can throw me out the window anytime now. Zelda, there you go. Yeah, that's what it was. I thought you put good mood start, right? Can't beat a Zelda song. All right, so we wheel of names. I don't know who these guys are. Let's add those names to the wheel. All right. So how's everyone doing? Everyone doing fantastic, great, awesome, neat, and whoop-de-doo. All right, so if you are new here, I'm here to tell you, first off, you should start liking this stream, because this is something that it's a hot new commodity here on the world of the interwebs. But I definitely want to talk to you guys today about a lot of new things that are going on. We're doing a channel reviews, of course. I'm gonna lay down some rules really quick on the channel review thing. First and foremost, my name's Frosted Fricks. How you doing? You guys can call me Jesse, Fricks, Frosty, whatever you want to go with. I have my own channel thingy, but we're gonna get into that later. We're gonna talk about you guys today. We're doing a live stream today to help you guys out as much as possible to try to get that first 100 subscribers, or even beyond that, because you never know, your channel might always need a little bit of loving, need a little bit of help, a little push forward every now and then. So that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you guys. So that being said, I got a little set of rules for you guys before we get started. First and foremost, this is a review stream, which in other words, I'm going to be going over one channel at a time. They are extensive reviews. I go right into the metadata. If you guys are new here, if this is something you've never done before, this is something that you guys got to jump on. How's life? I'm doing pretty good, Cody. Doing pretty good. But the first thing I want to make mention is if I'm going over a channel, that channel must be here. If they are not here, I will eject you. Which in other words, this is not a free advertisement thing. I'll occasionally stop in the middle of a review if I feel like the person's gone silent, and I'll ask, Mr. Somebody, are you here? And they'll say, yeah, I'm here. Okay, but the next thing I want to do is when I go to open the list, you're going to see me type in the chat, open list. So please pay very close attention to this chat, because that's when you're going to have your opportunities. There's going to be 30 seconds up on the clock. I will take into consideration the amount of lag that's between me and you. You can see there's about 10 seconds, 15 seconds between me here and me here. So that's going to be a big difference. So I definitely want to talk to about that. When a list is open, request for a review, but please try to keep it to one. At least please try to keep it to one. Hey, I'd like a review, or please can I have a review? Don't just spam me. Because most likely what's going to happen is I'm going to skip over you, because what you're trying to do is, in my mind, you are trying to push other people out of the list so I can accidentally put your name on there multiple times. Or what's going to happen is I'm not going to see what other people are posting. So if we could please keep that to one request per person, that'd be awesome. Then those names will be collected, put into my randomized wheel. You know, it's really high tech. But we'll put it into my randomized wheel, my really high-tech, high-risk randomized wheel. We'll put that in, and you'll have 30 seconds to get back to me. Of course, I, again, will be taking into consideration the 30-second delay on all of the video, so keep that in mind. So, that being said, there are 19 people here, 12 thumbs up. I want to see 19 here and 19 thumbs up. Let's get that going, and you're going to see me type in the chat. List is open. You're going to have 30 seconds to get back to me. Here we go, 30-second timer up on the clock. Yeah, once I get done. Okay, list is open. There we go. That's not what I want to take. I want to take out this so I can see what you guys are saying. Super high tech. You know it. Jobless music. That's yeah. All right, that's this. What's up, Super? Also, it was Waifu Pancakes' birthday the other day. If you all want to give him a happy birthday. I remember lots of things. All right. Again, I'm going to say please keep it to 1 request because I will ignore it if it's beyond at least 3 because then at that point in time I will probably just keep going. Tech support. I forgot to say stop. Stop. There we go. All right, okay. So let me start adding names. We got Aaron. Hey, Aaron. Boop. And we got Pancakes, Luke, Jobless, Music Tutorials. Hey, look at you with the verified badge. Thank you very much for the subscribe. Let's see, tech support. I saw that. Of course, we will give tech support some tech support. Mr. Pocket Gamer? Yeah, sure, why not? Mr. Pig. All right. Super Fear Gaming. There we go. Fear Gaming. Are you playing horror games? Ooh. Robin. Heard he's the MGP. Ha! All for Tube Avon News. Hey! It's a channel review thing. Extremely Striker. All right. This takes a little bit for me to do because there's a lot of names always at first. Oh, no! Okay. ZZ now. Hello. Super wants in. And there you go, Marcon. We're gonna do that. Hey, Jesse Tattoo's in here. One of the creators for MGN. Please give him a little hi, howdy do. Let's add those names to the wheel. Pow. Okay, so I'm gonna spin this wheel. We got 30 seconds to get back to me. All right, here we go. Spinning it. After it stops, of course, the energy. Let's spin the wheel. Yay! Yay! Trip. I want to win that trip. Let's win that trip. All right. Oh, I got verified before the rules were made. All 4 Tube Avon News reps. I know you guys asked me at one point in time, once upon a time, go for a channel review. So I'm here. You should be here too. Floofy, how you doing? Echo, jobless. So we got 30 seconds. 30 seconds up on a timer as of right now. Reset. Avon, you better be here. I swear. I'm gonna, Mr. Magoo's gonna come and find you. It's a channel review thing. I thought that's why you asked to get a review. All right, so it's gonna prop me up on a gaming one. We're gonna modify that real quick. Shabuski. All right, so we're doing channel reviews. Is that did you not want a channel review? I mean, shut up. Shut up with your face. Come on. Oh wait, did you not want a channel review? Did I read that wrong? Do you want a channel review? Yes? No? Okay, you're here. Good. All right. So, let's first and foremost, I'm going to go over a few things real quick. And my first question is, why is this not loading? Reload. Don't be that way. I'm doing my best here. Yeah, I do lots of channels. I don't know why this isn't loading for me. This is crazy. All right, but anyways, while I'm waiting for this to load, the first thing I'm definitely going to make note about when I'm looking at your front page is this banner. This banner has been on multiple things, and the thing I want to definitely talk about this banner is I have seen this particular banner on more YouTube channels than I'd care to admit. Again, I don't know why this thing's not loading too hot. It's just, I don't know. 100 megabytes per second, my butt. Okay, so this banner is a very common banner. I've seen it on multiple YouTube accounts. Meaning it's your basic banner, and you don't want a basic banner on your thing. You want your stuff to pop and sell and jump out. It looks like you're selling Avon stuff, which is cool. I mean, this is a good alternative way to kind of show how the product works. So it's actually kind of smart the way you're doing it, because I know Avon's sort of like a what is a commission-based job where it's a door-to-door type deal. So this is a good way to get a lot of people from different locations into one spot. So this is actually a good smart use of your YouTube period. It's actually pretty good. You don't know how to change your banner? You don't know how to change your banner. Okay, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. How to change a banner. Banner changing 101. You got to create one first and foremost. So what you do after that is you're going to go here to this little pencil thing. It looks like a pencil or a pen or whatever you want to call it. Then you go edit channel art. And what you do from there is you click that. And then you're going to upload your picture right here. Make sure it's in the right settings. I have a whole bunch of them right here. Make sure it's in the right setting because you can see my pictures are a lot bigger than they actually appear on my front page. And you're going to make sure it's a lot better. And then you're gonna upload it. See, this is that skyline I see on everybody's because this is the default one. So you want to upload your own, but make sure it's in the right sizes. You can find the right sizes through YouTube Support Center. I recommend doing that because it's definitely helpful for everybody. So the next thing I want to say is, as I'm going over this, you got Avon C5. You got a lot of product stuff. You got live stream. I didn't know you could live stream this stuff, but I would actually say put your uploads at the top. That'd be the first thing you want people to see because it's going to be the first thing people are going to be able to see when they go see it. You know what, Molly? I'm not 100% sure on that one. I have not been informed to that particular thing. I know they recently did a cutback on a lot of people who would be having like copyright claims and copyright ID issues. I know they cut a whole bunch of people about that, but I'm not exactly sure about that second part. I can't say yes or no to that. So that's a complete I would actually email support about that because I'm curious about that as myself. But anyways, I want to say move your uploads to here so we can see what your newest stuff is. It looks like you uploaded 15 hours ago. And my question to you is, since you're doing Avon stuff, are you marketing it to the right place? Which, in other words, are you putting it in the right areas, such as like Twitter or any other social media outlet like your Facebook? Because most people who sell Avon stuff usually sell Avon stuff to their friends or people that live locally around them. What you could do for yourself is set up a Facebook page, which I'm thinking you did. You did not. You could set up a Facebook page so you could sell this product out from there and from here. That way it's all nice and connected. Super, we don't do that here. Let's see, you got like videos. Now here's the thing I see a lot of people have a little thing with. Don't put like videos on your front page, and here's why. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to click on these like videos, and the issue behind that is they're going to lead me away from your channel. I wouldn't put them on your front page. Instead, I would replace them with the individual individual playlists of your own. So I would put playlists here instead of your like videos and subscriptions. I mean, it's cool that you're giving a shout out on your subscriptions, and that's really awesome of you. But I would rather see you promote your own channel on your front page at the moment. It's okay to do like playlist share, but other than that, I wouldn't do anything outside of that. I would rather see your own playlist up here than other people's content. All right, because you don't want people getting led away from your channel. The next thing, let's take a look at your about section. So let's take a look. Hello and welcome to my channel. Hope you enjoy your stay. Please feel free to subscribe. Subscribe me and like the video and share it. Okay, so here's where your ideal to shine is going to be. First and foremost, you don't need a link to your YouTube channel since we're already on it in your links section, so I would get rid of that. I'm not exactly sure what lead lighting is, but you got a lot of other things that are ahead of your main stuff right now, which should be your social media, especially if you're trying to use this to sell. So what you're gonna be wanting to focus on is your Pinterest, your Twitter, your Facebook, and your LinkedIn account, and possibly your Blogger. Those should be moved to the front, so those are going to be the ones that are going to be linked along the top. You don't need a link to your YouTube channel since we're already here, so that'll take care of one thing. The next thing I want to say is this is about section. Tell us about you. What is it that you do? What is so impressive about Avon that you want to share it with the rest of the world via the YouTubes? I want to know more about what you're here for, what you're here to do, and that's why this is here. This is here for people to understand more about you. And then you give us an upload schedule. Next thing I want to take a look is your playlist. All right, you're going to need some playlists for yourself. Playlists are definitely going to be a good way to add to the metadata of your videos. Playlists actually boost the metadata of the videos because it's actually extra information having playlists underneath a blanketed term. So, like, let's say you have a set of videos. Like in my case, I have the Doki Doki Literature Club playlists, I put them all underneath one video. So now if people search my name and Doki Doki at the same time, most likely they'll see the playlist before they see the actual videos that stand alone, because the playlist is going to be something that's going to be the collection of the videos so people can actually see the whole thing in one shot instead of seeing it one video at a time. And you want playlists like that because it definitely helps you out immensely. Now, next thing I want to take a look is your videos. Let's see. Avon C7, Avon C7 outlets. I'm not exactly sure what Avon C7 is. There you go, Mark. How do you request channel review? When I open up the list, set playback speed to 5. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. To me, this is normal talk. I'm sorry. I speak very fast. My apologies. Someone just drop like maybe a nice beat behind it and just see what happens. We could I could be a rap god without even intentionally doing it. I didn't know I was talking too fast. My apologies, my folks. But the next thing I want to see is that you got Avon C7. So let's take a look at that. I want to know what that's all about. But the other thing I definitely want to talk about is your thumbnails. Could use a little love. Your thumbnails, though they are kind of like sequencing what you're looking at, I would like a better picture of exactly what you're talking about on here. All right, so let's take a look at your most recent video.
Hey, and welcome back to my channel, guys. Really quick, I wanted to show you this next brochure that I have for campaign 7. I don't know how long this one is going to be out. Usually it's out in 3 campaigns. So this one is not started yet. Any of the other brochures that I've posted has not started yet. We are currently still in campaign 6. A few days we will be in campaign 7. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the brochure that I'm about to show you. I'm going to go ahead and flip the pages. And this one is pretty short. I have another one that was longer.
Goes right back to emanating. Thank you very much, Robin.
Like an outlet book. So by the time I get to the end, hopefully.
All right. So here's a quick thing. Wow, that is a. We're already mostly through this. Okay, so here's a quick thing as I'm looking at this. A big issue that I'm hearing right now is you're having a little issue with your mic. Your mic is, you're peaking a lot on your microphone, and that has to do a lot with the levels of the mic that you're using. It looks like you're using the mic that might be built into your camera, or you're using the mic that's built into the computer. Regardless, the mic itself is not actually coming out too well, and I'm getting a lot of echo from the room that's around you. The next thing is, I know you're trying to make this more focused on this here, but if you're going to show yourself in the picture, try to illuminate the room around you, because you're sitting in the dark and it's hard to see you, hard to see what you're talking about, and that means it's hard to connect with you. As a salesperson myself, not of Avon, because that's not something I'd be interested in, but as a salesperson myself, it's better to present yourself in full luminescence and sort of like, I guess, try to dress for the occasion too. You're kind of like in there in your bathroom, but you're trying to also sell stuff too. So it's about presentation of yourself and presentation of the product, and a positive mental attitude. Like in terms of sale, positive mental attitude equals OPM, which is other people's money. So that's just sales. That's just sales stuff. I've been in sales for years. I don't like it personally because it turns you into a person you don't want to be. But if you want to know how to do sales, I could sell a refrigerator to an Eskimo. So the thought process behind that is the presentation of yourself is also going to help you present the project. So you're doing some sort of campaign, which is awesome, which is what C7 stands for. And that means you want to put your best foot forward, especially if you're trying to sell this. So what's that mean? I want to hear like a backing track on what you're talking about, because it's hard to quite 100% hear you, but also it's not really grabbing my attention. So if you have like music playing in the background, that's something I would recommend adding to the actual, like, I guess, ambience of the video itself. The next thing I want to make mention of in terms of recording, you're using OBS, but you're using screen capture. What you want to do is hit window capture. That way you don't get all this extra down here. You don't want all that extra. That's more information than that needs to be seen. And on top of that, don't be afraid to adjust your window sizes, because We can see what you've downloaded. We can see everything you've been to. I can see everything you type. So what you want to do is you want to have it focused just on this, and that's just a matter of resizing the video. And how do you resize the capture of the OBS thing? To have it focus on just that, you hit Alt and one of the bars, and you can slide it and make it bigger, like present more, or slide it down and make it smaller to present less. And then you increase the size. That way we can see and focus just solely on what this is about. The next thing I want to make mention of is your tags need a little work. You got Avon, reps, sales, makeup stores, how to put on. So the thing is, one, this is not a how-to video. This is more like a presentation of a new campaign that's going to start. So this is presenting Campaign 7 Avon, or presenting Avon's Campaign 7 for 2018. And the more information you put into the tag as one tag instead of multiple tags, most likely will give you a better generated response on that type of information, because what people do when they search is they don't go how, enter, to, enter, put, enter, on, enter. So which in other words, if you're just searching the word how, because YouTube's only going to generate these one at a time, if you're going to just search in the word how, I'm going to give you a result, if I'm YouTube, 573 million results. So you have a 573 million to 1 of getting seen. So you definitely want to have more of your tags prioritized to the actual video that you're looking for, that we're looking at. So I'm guessing there's probably other Avon channels, so that means you definitely got to stick out amongst the others, because again, you're selling the product. We want to know more about the product. So that also means while you're doing your presentation, which is what this is, as any sales rep would know, you have to have a nice script. Right now, you're kind of shooting off the cuff, and that's sort of like laid back, but I mean, like, you're serious about the sales pitch that you're trying to do, or you're trying to get people hyped. It is probably best that you have something scripted. That way it looks well put together. People can identify with you and trust you as their sales representative. List is closed currently. So the next thing I want to say is, description: ASMR to do you makeup and more. What? Okay, so here's another thing where the where an issue pops up, is there's no description exactly to the video, and you right away you hit us with a link that brings us right back to your channel. And the subscribe button is located right here, and this honestly, this link is not needed. Now here's the issue with that information that you're given right there. So I'm going to hit Control U, which is going to give me your source code. Your source code gives a lot of information, but the biggest information that I find interesting is OG description, OG tag. That way I can see exactly what's going on. So when I'm looking up a video, just like I had videos up in the other section when I just looked up how, these are the words that are going to be located next to your video when people look it up. It's going to go ASMR to do you makeup and more. All for Tube Avon News, https://www.youtube.com subscription_center?ad_user equals I Don ampersand pound 39 semicolon T have P.O. box, but I take donations. Thank ... So the issue behind that obviously is there's not enough information for YouTube to understand what you're exactly trying to do here. So if someone's trying to search this type of content, YouTube's not going to be able to grab on to this video because it's just not enough information in its metadata to be able to be found. Without the proper information given in the description, this is almost invisible to YouTube, and you don't want that to be a situation. So what are you doing here? You're presenting Avon C7, or that way people identify what it is, because you just say Avon C7, so you got to extend that title. You got to make sure that the most information you put in here is what you're going to get out of it. So fill this description up. You got 5,000 characters to use. Don't be shy. Go crazy and fill these tags up and make sure they're nice and long and meaty. The longer the tag, the better it is for you, because the more specific it is to your channel. You don't want it to be specific, just whatever. Like, I'm going to do one more search on another tag, and we're going to use yours, the big one, Avon. Now let's see what happens. We get 2,150,000 results. That means there's possibly 2,150,000 other sales reps videos that you got to compete with. So how are you going to stand out from them? And it's all about presentation. So that's my recommendation to you, and I hope they help. please, if you need to watch this video in a later time, hit that like button. That way it will be available to you in the future in your like section, because what happens is this gets unlisted, so you can't exactly like see it on Freedom's Made page, though I wish they would. But hey, if I'm here to help, so like I'm hoping you guys are taking notes down so this makes sense to you too, because this information I'm giving to her is not only just for her, it's for everybody else that's watching, because I want you guys to take a look at your own channels and go, huh, maybe I did miss something. So think about that while we go to the next channel, all right? I'm going to open up the list after this next channel, okay? So we're gonna remove her, and then we're gonna spin the wheel. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Come on, fives. The gong. Okay, it's fine. I'm old. Okay. We're gonna get denied. Okay. Luca 1129 games. Luca, are you here? Are you here, my friend? My compadre. You guys are great. You too, Oreo. Yeah, Floofy, when I open up the list on the next row, I'll definitely, if you're still here, I'll add the heck out of you. But right now we're looking for Luca. Hey, Dane Scott, what's good? We're looking for Luca 1129. Oh, Luca. So here we go. We're gonna reset this. We're gonna hit this going. You're so close, Pancakes. You're so close. And if you think this is lit, you should check out some of the other stuff I do everywhere else. All right? All right. Let's, Luca. This is why I say I always do this 30-second thing, because he ain't here. It's a sad, sad day. Hey, Naroku, how you doing? It's been a minute since I've seen you. Luca. Luca going once. Luca going twice. And he's gone. All right. So that is the downside of not being here. You have to be here. So we're gonna re-roll that. Give that a little spin, because I can't give news and information to people that aren't here. Hi, Lime. Thank you very much. The answer is yes. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Will they deny the pancakes again? Will they deny the pancakes again? Oh, no pancake denial today. All right. So let's see. There he is. He's been here. He's been here the whole time. I've been watching Pancakes. Now I go over your channel a lot. So my question to you today is, what exactly do you need me to go over today? It looks like you uploaded something new. Peter picked up pepper, pocky, poopy, poo. All right, you upload a new thing. Now, I've gone over, Waifu is a good example of channel, shush. Waifu, okay, this is probably not a good place to stop. Waifu is a good example of a channel I've gone over in the past. And he has a unique personality that I've always been able to connect to with on a pretty cool level. He's one of those gaming channels, which is cool to find. One of those sleeper ones, but that's we're not here to advertise him. We're here to harshly criticize him. But no, we got Waifu Pancakes. I talked about the banner at least one point in time. I kind of still wish it was a little squished in so we could see the waifu right here. I'm pointing like you guys can see where my hand's going. So I'm going to point with the mouse. I want to see this kind of put in so it's not behind your little picture right here, okay? GG Pancakes. So the next thing I want to say is you got your uploads here, you got your new to the channel, Anime Rants, and he actually does something different, which he gives suggested videos for people who are actually new to the channel, which is actually a really smart thing. So these are videos that he actually finds interesting and he puts on his front page. That way it's like, hey, if I think it's interesting, I think you guys are gonna like it. So he makes a playlist all for that. Harsh criticism. You got me. Let's go to your about section. Is this where my channel description is supposed to go? My name is Caleb. I'm 18. I like anime. I like okay. You smell like cheese. Go away. P.S. Lemons. I make a lot of anime gaming related content that I hope you enjoy watching. I hope to make this a full-time job. But hey. Okay, so I'm going to stop it right there. I think I've talked to you a couple times about this. Don't ever, like, it. YouTube is a monster sometimes. And the one thing I definitely want to say when it comes to YouTube is I don't want anyone jumping into this thinking this is going to be a full-time job right away. It's not a good mindset to get into, because what's going to happen over time is you're going to get discouraged with the amount of people that are watching the content, or you're going to get discouraged by how fast the channel is growing. And you don't want people to think that, oh, he's only in it for the money, because it's not true. I don't think it's true. You shouldn't be here just for the money. You should be here to give the entertainment, because you got to remember where YouTube came from once upon a time ago, 10 years ago, when an account that you guys will never be able to find that belongs to me. I made YouTube videos that were actually just me screwing around with my friends, and this was years and years ago. And the funny part is, I never once put a video up on here going, I wonder if this is going to make me money. No, I just did it because it was fun. So never actually go into this thinking this is going to be a job. If anything, this is like if you guys want to make money off of this, it would be more like a side gig. And it doesn't even give that much either, especially with the amount of effort you put into it. But the more effort you put into it, the better the results are. It's like my objective here is not to give you a job. My objective here is to make sure you know what to do when it comes to uploading content and enjoy the stuff that you're putting up. That's what you're supposed to do. This is what the whole thing. Like, the money's just something extra, but entertaining other people and giving them the content and making them laugh is I would have to say is more than enough payment half the time than I could ever ask for. So it's like, yeah, it does get discouraging every now and then when you upload a video and no one's watching it, and you're like, oh, jeez, there's like 2,600 of you. But I get it. So I definitely would say, don't put, I want to make this a job. You should say, I love making content for you guys to watch. If you feel like helping me out, smack that subscribe button, destroy that like button, and give a nice tender rub to that shirt button. Hope you enjoy, and also tell us a little bit more about you. Caleb, why did you start this? What is it that you like to share so much about you that it's going to find it interesting for other people? The next thing I want to say is I want to see what your upload schedule is. There is no upload schedule currently. My suggestion to be upcoming. Just have fun. Thank you, Shadow Fan. That's actually a great way to say it. So you got your subscribe. You don't need that there. I think I told you that too. You don't need to subscribe there because it's right here. You don't need that. It's already right here. And like, if you want to get creative with your banner, I guess it's a good way. You can point down and say there's the subscribe button. But again, you don't want to seem desperate either. This is again, you want to be entertaining to the people around you. And so I would definitely probably get rid of that. Move this over to the side. We're going to take a look at that tweet. Okay, maybe I should log into my other account. Probably. Okay, he's back. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, that's better. Okay, some more awesome artwork from Javi, you rock bro. All right. I spilled my coffee everywhere. I'm sad. But you posted that March 3rd, which was yesterday. March 2nd, just a random retweet. You haven't actually posted in a while. And you didn't even post your 2 newest videos on here either. But the other thing that's kind of getting to me is you haven't actually talked to other people yet either. You got this person talking to you. The question is truly, how tall is Shorty Mc not tall? That's a good question. Wait until Frost Freaks announces that the list is open again. Thank you, Robin. So this is interesting. Newest, clearest photo of Pluto. Actually, that's kind of cool. But I want to see more information given here. Okay, my dude. Actually, now that I'm seeing it, this is your last upload, and for some reason, you haven't uploaded in a while, and I'll get on you about that. But I'll drop you a like on this guy. So let's take a look at your playlist, see how those are going for you. Okay, so we talked about your playlist in the past, and I believe you still need to work on them. Are you planning to go back to the Game Grumps' Dream Daddy? Are you planning to go back to My Neighbor is a Yandere, Bunker, anime song covers, Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door, Perceptions of the Dead, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, Kokoro Bakura, delete. So the question I have there is, are you ever planning to go back to that? If not, maybe put them into a more broader subject until we can actually start categorizing them into one actual list. And when you can do that, that's going to be able to probably help and push you a little bit further forward in terms of like just collecting good metadata on games. I myself have a couple different ones, but one, if I don't know where to put it, like I play some obscure off the wall games, and then I throw it into like a folder that I call the one shots until I can further categorize those in the future. Now I've put things in one shots, like good example, Bendy and Ink Machine, which wound up in a horror subcategory, which is located right there. And then it's like, oh, they made a whole series. So now that's its own thing. So that's why I say it's good to put them in a broad thing, and then as the list grows, it's good to spread it out, because the more playlists you get on it, again, the broader the subject matter, the more capable of it getting found by other people through the metadata. So let's continue going. So I wouldn't use one video playlist. And you never went back to this. Okay, next thing I want to say, you haven't uploaded in about 4 days. What have you been? You haven't uploaded in like 4 days. And before that 1 week, and before that 1 week, your upload schedule is everywhere. Try to get that nice and balled up into a little thing, put your stuff in a bag, and get it together. I need you to upload a lot more often than what you are, because you're a gaming channel, and that's something you got to actually think you got to think about when you're putting any of your videos together. You're a gaming channel, so people expect to see your content a little bit more often than they would expect to see, I don't know, a vlogger, unless you're a daily vlogger. And then, of course, they'll be like, okay, it's Monday, where's my video? I need to live vicariously through someone else. But this is someone's way of enjoying the content you put out. I usually upload maybe on my channel like 3 to 4 times a week, or I'll do like an alternating thing where I'll upload and I'll also do a live stream, because live streaming is a big thing on YouTube, and I recommend doing it at any point in time. But let's take a look. Popping Piggy Pinatas, Blood and Bacon with Monkey Ninjas Games 3. What? I've never heard of this. All right. Sir, I didn't get earnings this month, and I enabled advance payments method and also email Freedom Team, but get only one email repeatedly. Is the email saying they will take time to get back to you? Because if that's the case, I wouldn't continue emailing them, because what's going to happen is every time you email like any support anywhere, they have you're like, let's say, for example, March 1st, you get put into the March 1st pile, and then you don't hear from a day. It's March 3rd. You go, I'm going to email again. And what happens is your progress of moving up to a priority gets pushed back down, because you just re-upped the question that you sent them. Now, as far as why you didn't get paid, I'm not exactly support, so I wouldn't be able to answer that question. I actually wouldn't have any way of answering that question. So I definitely recommend contacting support.tm, and I know you've already have, so give them the time to get back to you. It's usually about 5 to 7 business days, all right, buddy? And then they'll be able to get back to you and help you as best as they can. So let's take a look at Popping Piggy Pinatas.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hi.
Today I want to show
Person
you
I don't know.
Website.
Okay. Okay, do I do reviews on Twitch channels? I do not, as I'm terrible at Twitch. Or at least I think I am, because no one ever watches the content that I put up there. But
I love all in one place.
Day 6.
Nothing to get too excited about. It might be. Oh, the fence is up.
Yeah.
Did you pick up at the grinder?
oh, oh,
Okay, so
this game. This is old.
It's a revolver. That's what.
Yeah, now we got a revolver as our secondary weapon. All right, I guess that's cool.
I can dig that.
Yeah.
All right, so
All right, cool.
First and foremost, we're about 30 seconds in, and your co-host, your companion, the person that's playing with you, it seems a little bit more enthusiastic than you are. Where was your enthusiasm? You're playing a game and your enthusiasm's like completely off the chart in terms of being like not over enthusiastic about the game you're playing. You're having fun with a friend. This guy stabbed and pinned to a wall. What fun could not be there? But let's talk about the entertainment value right off the bat. There's that issue of not being entertaining yourself, and you don't want to let everyone just take it, because I'm pretty sure this is a collaboration between you and another individual. So if that's the case, I kind of want to see more enthusiasm coming from you as well, because remember, this is your channel too. The next thing I want to say, is I want to see. What do I want to see? I not only want to see that, but there's something going on with the graphics of this game where they are, for lack of better words, a little atrocious. They're a little hard to gain. I'm not sure if that's a thing you got to worry about. No, I'm not sure if that's a default of the game or a problem with the recording capture device or whatever you're using, the capture software. But if it is the capture software, I recommend upping the bitrate and putting your recording at least at a 720p. That way it looks a little bit more sharp, because you can see right here we're having a lot of blurs.
Oh, I guess you deserve this.
Oh my gosh.
I put explosive ammo in all the weapons today.
Oh.
Yay.
For some revenge.
Oh.
Rambo style.
What does he say? What does the brown man speak of?
Oh,
So let's continue. We got tags that I've talked to you about in the past. What's Super Chat? That's a good question. Super Chat is a form of, like, you know how you can give tips to people on, like, Twitch and whatnot, or if you don't, now you do. There's ways you can give people, like, tips and whatnot, and a Super Chat's a way of giving tips to the people that are doing the stream that you're watching. If you're enjoying the content that you like and want to support their stuff, you give them you throw a little Super Chat their way. Now, I can tell you, if you guys decide to throw a Super Chat at me today, it's going to go to Freedom, but I'm going to get into what else that could do for you, because it definitely helps out a little bit more to get the a little bit of an extra income. But Super Chats are only available to channels that have over 1,000 subscribers, so that's something you got to keep in mind too, because Super Chats are important, and of course you have to be partnered with YouTube or an MCN in order to take advantage of Super Chat. Freedom will enjoy that dollar. But thank you very much for that donation. So, let's see. Let's talk about these tags. Waifu Pancakes, Blood and Bacon, Farmer Brown. I'm not even going to say that word. Pigs on a Farm, Pig Shooter Game, Shooting Pigs, Skeleton Shootings, Evil Pigs, Blood and Bacon Pancakes, Monkey Ninja Games, collab with Monkey Ninja, Destroying Pigs, Blowing Up Pigs, Blood and Bacon Gameplay, Blood and Bacon Waifu Pancakes, Blood and Bacon Monkey Ninja, Breaking Open Pinatas. Now, these aren't entirely bad tags. These are actually pretty decent tags compared to what you're doing. Now then, what is it? Now let's think outside the box. What's going on in this game? First and foremost, you're shooting explosive rounds at, I'm guessing, zombie pigs. That might be something you want to touch base on in your tags. That way, like, if for some reason someone doesn't know the name of the game and they're just typing out, like, what it is. A game where I shoot explosive rounds into zombie pigs? And that would be a potential tag that would be, hey, this guy has a tag that matches almost exactly what this guy says. So the more information you give, of course, to the tags, the better it's going to be. But you want to stay away from, of course, episode 1, part 1, top 10, those type of things. But that's not part of that. That's actually part of your channel tags. It's something completely different. However, I believe you could probably push these tags a little bit more. It was a meme for the series. That makes a lot of sense. Now then, you said this was shot in the middle of a series, so what you know is you're recording a whole bunch of times, and you just cut off. So my recommendation, if you're gonna record something completely through, do what a lot of other individuals do, is they'll have like a little timer or a little watch or a little clock on the wall, and it's like after it's been like, I don't know, X number of minutes you want to play it, you look at the time and go, oh man, look at the time. Well, I guess it's time for us to continue this in a different episode. Oh man, I know. And then you go, well, I'll see you in the next episode. Hope you enjoy this. You stop the recording, start the recording again. That way, it's its own file at this point in time. It makes it easier to like file in your computer and keep track of. And then you just go, okay, let's restart it. 3, 2, 1. Put the clap, bang, and start into the next recording. And it's like I know you don't have to record it the next day, but you can record it all in one shot. But just try to keep it segmented. That way, you can keep track of everything. So you just called your stepmom? How's that going? Is everything good? So let's continue. The description. I know I'm about to go after you about this description. The issue with the description is there's not too much of a description here. Your exploding weapons make pigs go boom boom. Subscribe to Mention Nucky. New channels, Discord. First and foremost, you don't actually have Blood and Bacon as a sub-listing here. As to where we could download it or how much it's going to cost or even the description of Blood and Bacon, which would actually extend the description of the video. And you don't really have too much of a description going toward the game. What happened at the beginning of this? This dude gave you explosive ammunition to destroy zombie pigs. How fun is that? Going Rambo in it. It was something, all right. Okay. I hope everything's okay there, love. My fiance, everybody, is telling her where I find Freedom Discord. Freedom Discord should be located in the description below. So check the description of this stream, and you'll be able to find a Freedom Discord. So, continuing. Anime rant. So, yeah, you gotta get more description here. Explosive rounds make zombie piggies go boom boom. But explain more. What is going on? You're playing with this guy. Who is this guy? This is Monkey Ninja. And what's so cool about him? Start talking. More information in here, the better. You gotta definitely put more information in here. And I believe the more information you do that and the more metadata you build for this video, the better it is going to be for searching for other individuals. So keep all that in mind, my man. Keep all that. Don't ramble. Be specific. All right? So the more information you give, the better it is for you. I preach that to the fullest. So more information, better for you. Oh, hi, everyone. All right? All right. So, that being said, I hope that information helped you. So I'm going to drag this back on over. There we go. I'm going to drag this back on over and I'm going to talk to you guys real quick. We're going to bring it down for a second. Once upon a time, there was a guy who did reviews on multiple channels and multiple days during the week. His name was Frosted Fricks, and his idea was to help every channel out there that could possibly need help, but understanding the fact that not everyone's going to be getting to tonight, especially since the list is usually rather large. So, what does that Frosted Fricks person always tell people to do? Well, that's easy, my friends. If you want your channel reviewed and I don't get to you tonight, or you don't get rolled on the wheel, you have 2 other chances this week for me to get over and help you. But this requires you to show up. But the good news is there is no wheel. On MGN, which is a multi-gaming network, is a sub-channel of Freedom, which is it's a sister channel, I guess you could call it that. There's nothing but gaming news, gaming content, gaming all day long. But I also do these channel reviews every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. Religiously, I will be there waiting for you guys to help you. The next thing is there's a little link just below that, and that's my link. You guys can't see it because it's behind my fat head. This is the link to MGN. This is the link to me. Now, my link, I do it every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard, unless it's Thursday. I usually give people a heads up in my Discord or on my social media. But every Wednesday at 7 p.m., I'll be live on my channel to help everybody as much as possible. And again, there is no list. But I'm going to say this much before you go ahead and hit that subscribe button to my channel. Please, for the love of God, if you're going to subscribe to me, at least do it because you enjoy the content I create, not just for the reviews. I'm here to help you, yes, but I also want you guys to enjoy the content I'm creating. So again, this is not me fishing for subscribers. This is me trying to help you as much as I can. But if you're going to subscribe to me, please enjoy the content and don't just come for the reviews. All right. So that being said, I'm going to open the list at this point in time. I'm going to put the list up here so you guys see your names on here. I'm going to open up the list one more time. Let me drag this over here. Whoop! And watch the side here. Oh, I'm sorry. I do talk obnoxiously fast. I live in Buffalo, New York, and generally we talk about this fast to each other all the time, and it gives people that's why we're always so grumpy, because we're trying to constantly translate what we're saying to each other in our heads. Wait, so can someone be partnered by Freedom and MGN separately, or is that not possible? No, you can only be partnered with one or the other. So you can be partnered with MGN, or you can be partnered with Freedom. They both offer about the same things, though MGN kind of leads a little bit closer towards the gaming aspect. But not just games, but gaming content. So, like, let's say you're a voice actor, and you want to do you do gaming voiceovers for like comics and stuff you find online. That's considered gaming. So that would be looked at and utilized for something that'd be positive for the community. Or let's say you're a person who creates cartoons, but they're like gaming related. Let's say you like making things that I don't know, about Overwatch, and you make cartoons about that, but it's gaming related. That's cool too. Or you're talking about games or whatever. The gaming network is actually a pretty cool thing to be a part of. But let's see. I'm gonna open the list one more time, and here I talk fast for a Buffalonian. I don't know. List is open. All right, now I'm going to start the timer right here. Bup, bup, ba-da, bup, bup, bup. Okay. Trust me on this. How can it be on a wheel? Well, you just already started really well there, Kexy. I am new on Freedom. No one helped me about this issue. Well, I'm helping as much as I can. Oh, dear. You can add me, bruh. All right, Mr. Driz. Mr. Driz. If you're not already on here. Add me to the list. All right, Maxie. Ow, my ears. They are bleeding. Not sure if you're already on there. If you're on there, it'll tell me. Okay. Stop! It says stop! Please only ask once. Yes, thank you very much. Don't spam it. Okay, Fear Gaming. Papa needs a new pair of reviews. All right, Tommy, since you're obviously new here, and you don't know my rule, but same here, 6 string. Yes, you do. I have to tell you to breathe when you ramble. I know I do. I know you do. I do ramble a lot, though. Yay, please say you got me platinum. I didn't know you asked, but I will do my bizzessel by obviously not copying your name for some reason. Hey, there we go. Boop. You're there. You're there. Look at that. What's wrong with Stiope? All right, let's add those names. Chick Chock, and it's for some reason we don't have sound on this anymore. Cool. It's hard to stare at when it's doing that. Robin MGP. He's right there. He's talking already. So I'm going to bring you right over here. That's awesome. I like that. It makes it easy on my life. That way I'm not sitting here. Robin! Robin! He's right here. All right. Let's go to Robin. What are you doing? What is your channel about? Specs, 8 GB RAM and video GeForce. Wow, this is a really busy, really busy banner here. Okay, so let's talk here for a second, okay? Let's talk here for a second. The first problem you have here is your banner is so busy. It makes it really hard to follow. But I could seriously use some cheering up for a stiff drink, and I don't drink that much. Don't worry, hon. It's gonna be okay. Now that's a slow wheel. Right. No, I know. So, Robin, let's talk about your banner. The first thing I want to say is you don't need to put your specs on your banner. The one thing I definitely want to see on your banner is this. Robin MGP. Make it a little bit lower, bigger to make it like accentuate. Put these a little bit smaller, and maybe make this about this size and put it at the bottom. But I kind of wanted to focus on Robin MGP. The next thing I want to definitely talk about is the fact that you have red on black, which is usually really hard on the eyes. Believe it or not, red on black is not a very relaxing tone, and I think the font could use a little love too. So I would work on maybe the background a little bit of the banner to kind of make it a little pop a little bit, and then work on the color style of the font. I personally say the best way to go is white with black outlines. Kind of makes it a little bit easier on the eyes, so you're not hurt. And like I get what you were going for, but I feel like that might not be where you are right now. Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue. Let's see. You got uploads. The next thing, okay, so you're missing a few things on your front page. I want to see uploads, which you got. I want to see popular uploads, which you're gonna put on there. I want to see individual playlists. I want to see created playlists. Then, of course, the more stuff you have for people to watch in the front, the more entertaining it could be, and could entice a person to stick around for a little while because they want to see what else you're uploading. Net neutrality news and chat info countdown. Woo! You're doing like a countdown thing? What's this? We're just gonna peep at this. We're gonna give this a little peep.
I's policies alone leave few questions about where his loyalties lie. Yeah, that pretty much says exactly what we all feel. Look, we all know that he's corrupt, but I think that the question is, how effective has he been really at covering up his tracks? And I'm inclined to believe that he hasn't been very effective at covering his tracks because he's done.
So here's a quick thing you want to be careful of with this is that is clearly someone else's content that you're streaming on your channel. That could get you in a bit of trouble, my dude. So I would never recommend doing that, okay? I understand what your cause is here, and gosh darn it, we all wish to see something happen with this and Ajit Pai to fall into the giant cup that he carries in his hand and have it roll down a cliff somewhere Grand Canyon style and then into a pile of fire. But that's beside the point. I feel you should be streaming your own stuff. Do not stream other people's stuff because that does not. You could get hit with a copyright claim or a copyright strike, and you don't want that being an issue. Extreme Striker wants off the list. Okay, no problem. Thank you for telling us, Striker. I'll update that. So the next thing, let's go to your About section. Let's learn a little bit about you. Subscribe to Robin MGP Gaming for an unboxing tutorial that we can enjoy. PC specs and a channel art. Okay, so that should be, the specs should be right here. You only had that video like 1 hour ago? Okay, so again, I wouldn't recommend it. Just would not recommend it. I just don't want you getting in trouble for other people's stuff, okay? The next thing I want to say is suggest a video? Question mark? What? I would probably move that down. I'm not exactly sure what that is. You got your website, which is cool. There's actually a section where you could attach your website right here. I'm not going to go over websites because I'm not an authoritarian on websites, so I can't even tell you. I couldn't tell you what to do. I don't know HTML, nothing. I'm dumb when it comes to that type of stuff. But you're located in Ireland, which is awesome. But I kind of want to know a little bit more about you. That's what this is part about. You got to tell us what type of stuff do you do. You do tutorials, gaming, and unboxing. What kind of stuff? What do you do tutorials on? What do you game? What is the type of content we're expecting to unbox? The next thing I want to see is your Twitter and Instagram located a little bit closer to the top. It's a suggested Google form. Okay. And how often is that used? That's the question I have for you. All right. Also, when it comes to branding on any social media, try to keep it consistent. So you got this look over here, but you got a picture of the back signs of going down the wrong way down a road. Though it is a really nice picture, the downside is it's not exactly giving us enough information that this is connected to your YouTube channel, which it is. The emoji officially 100%. Emoji film wasn't that bad. You don't know. Okay, so you're promoting a lot of your own content on here, which is great, but what you're failing at is knowing that this is a social media. So that means you got to talk to other people, explore the homepage, explore like different searches on Twitter, get in touch with other people on here. That's how you get discovered while you talk to them or you like their content or you blog their stuff. That gets them to look at what you're doing and who you are because they're usually curious on who you are. I would try to hit low range, mid range people. That way they can communicate with you on a more level basis. But yeah, it doesn't hurt to try to talk to the bigger people as well. All right? Yeah. Let's go here. All right, so the next thing I want to make mention of is if you're doing anything that has to do with Instagram or any type of social media, and it's linked to your YouTube channel, which this is, you shouldn't private it, because it's going to be very hard for us to see anything on it. So don't private your social medias, especially if they're connected to your YouTube channel. Let's go to your playlist. This is how we get to better know you. You got Father Gregory and the Bloody, okay, YouTube Poops, Gary's Mod, Minecraft Story Mode, Deals, Reviews, MGP News. Are you planning to go back to that? Get back to me on that. Me Album, what? Glitchcraft and Team Fortress 2 crazy maps. So the question I have for you is, are you planning to go back to any of these? If not, again, a blanket one would do a lot better, like a blanket playlist would do a lot better than a single playlist because, let's put it this way. You have playlists on your iPod? Jesse, what year is it? I don't know. You have playlists on your phone, right? Do they have one song in it? Probably not. It would be a pointless playlist. So you would definitely want playlists that have multiple videos on it for people to enjoy multiples of your content. So yeah, I would probably work on that. And that way, just words. The next thing I want to say. Whatever happened to the smartwatches in 2018? when some random guy joins your TeamSpeak. Soil erosion and food production. Okay. Mr. Burns calls a tech support scammer. Net neutrality news info. Apologies, where have I been? Jesse wants a lever. YouTube's recent improvements. Linus doesn't eat his greens. Revetting gameplay loading screen simulator. Okay, so here is the thing I'm seeing here. You don't have a really consistent upload schedule. It's a little all over the place. You haven't uploaded in a week until like a day ago. You're getting a fair amount of views, but I believe you could be doing better, mainly due to the fact that a lot of the thumbnails I'm looking at haven't really been worked on too well, or they're hard to read in this particular case. Let's take a look at that. Soil erosion and food. I can see some love was put into it, but I guess it looks so haphazardly put together, it makes it not as enjoyable as it could be. And then you have something that's like from Getty Images located right there, and it doesn't quite speak to me as when some random guy enjoys your TeamSpeak. So really work on the thumbnails a lot more, and definitely your upload schedule, my dude. You want your stuff to pop. You want your stuff to not look like anybody else's. I'm not saying like be an amazing Photoshop person, but I'm also saying I would use other people's content as examples of how it should be. Like, for example, I worked maybe about 10 minutes on this particular picture right here. It's a combination of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different pictures that I molded together into one, which to me, that was a lot of fun. I love doing it. I'll do it again if I had. I love making thumbnails, but it's like, try not to make it look like it's so slapped together. Like if you take a look, like you could even use these as examples. These aren't actually really slapped together. They're cut out, and their time was taken to put them together. All right? The Bob the Builder picture was because that was the random guy that sounded like, okay, that makes sense, but I kind of wish I would have just seen Bob the Builder. All right.
So I just figured out a way to save a bunch of money online. I was about to buy these headphones.
And guess what? You'll never know.
Not your cheese stain, not your problem. With Brazil Proclaim.
Is that a back-to-back commercial? Is that something YouTube's doing now?
First came Pebble in early 2012 to Kickstarter.
Genesis, we didn't skip you.
Long battery life thanks to the e-paper screen, and they seemed to be keen on how it would be the perfect smartphone companion.
This is my smartphone, and this is my Pebble. It's the only watch that works perfectly.
The Pebble! Oh, it's been a minute. Okay, so quick thing while I noticed, the first thing I definitely noticed is your opening statement, though it is strong. The problem is you whispered the whole thing, and I'm not sure exactly why we're whispering. I like to whisper, but the problem is it's not exactly getting the point across when we're whispering. You're trying to tell us something, but it's hard to hear what you're saying unless you're doing like an ASMR review, and in that case, probably a good idea to whisper, but this is not an ASMR review. You're trying to give information, so probably don't whisper while you're doing your videos. That way people understand, like, hey, I know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? So, yeah, don't want to whisper too much. All right? All right. So, be energetic when you're giving when you're giving any information. The louder you are, the more astute you sound, and the more confident in the information you're giving sounds. This is not an ASMR session. You're throwing out a theory, or you're giving information.
iPhone and Android smartphones. The battery keeps Pebble running for over 7 days.
The Kickstarter campaign was a huge success, managing to rack up $1 million in just 28 hours after being posted. Although it's deprecated today.
Well, I'm not saying you should shout like you should be going top of the morning, channel laddies, but I'm saying what I should be hearing is something a little like just a little bit more energetic. If you want a good example, like watch any type of review tech type thing or something like that. You don't have to be like it just comes across as a whisper. You don't have to hold back so much. You're given information, and the more information that you give, the better it is going to be for you. I want to see, I want to hear the information you're given. You're kind of just holding back. You don't want to hold back. Remember, there is no one in front of you except a mic, a screen, and your script. So just keep that in mind. You shut everything else out and pretend you're actually talking like a normal person to a normal person across from you. All right, and when you think that, it's like, oh, that's going to be easy to do. You like that, Genesis? Sorry, Dev Keys. But let's continue.
Pebble played an important part on the market of wearable technology, that being creating a market for it. Next came Samsung in September of 2013 when they unveiled their own smartwatch.
You know what? Voice breaks happen. I don't care how old you are. Like, my voice still breaks and I'm old. But I would never just embrace who you are. It's going to happen. Voice crack's going to happen, but people are going to understand that, hey, that's part of aging. And maybe like when it's done breaking, you might have like this really deep Barry White voice. I mean, who knows? That's how, hey, channel some out. All right. So yeah, just be energetic with what you're saying. And yeah, we made these. We totally didn't steal the Pebbles idea.
This is Samsung Galaxy Gear.
Why did he tap his shoe every time he said something?
Like the Pebble, the Galaxy Gear was designed to be a companion to phones.
Okay, so here, I think the pacing of this would be a little bit better. I would go a little bit faster on this in terms of the information you're trying to give. I see what you're doing. You're building it, which is great. Maybe just a smidgen faster, but not like motor mouth faster, but just something, because it seems like a small editorial about smartwatches. But let's continue. Your tags. Let's talk about your tags. There's a lot of tags we're going to be talking about right now, and I know you're about to be talking about this tag, because you know I'm about to get on you about some of these. So you say Android, Wear Watch, watches, smartwatches, whatever happened has to them today in 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, Samsung Galaxy Gear Moto 360 LG Urban Go Pebble Time benchmarks. Can it run Minecraft, Candy Rush, How Put Half-Life, High Half-Life on 8 dB in-depth pair with iPhone. Look first unboxing review. It's super. I'm gonna give you a warning. This is your second warning. I do not promote sub for sub in the chat. It's not a way to grow your channel. It's not a smart thing to do. It's actually 100% against YouTube TOS, and YouTube been cracking down hard on a lot of people lately. So I definitely wouldn't want to anger your YouTube overlords any bit. So do not advertise sub for sub on anything, because it is 100% against YouTube policy, because that's what you just did. And I would definitely recommend stopping that. I didn't want to call you out at first because I warned you first, but now I have to tell you, please don't do that, because I don't want you getting in trouble, all right? All right, what's up, Rex? Yeah, so you saw my examples. You need to have longer tags. You also need to have more specific tags. Your issue is you could be running into mistagging issues, which do end up coming into a community guideline strike. I'm not saying that's going to happen to you, but like, let's say the channel grows bigger and gets more people following it, more people start watching it, and then YouTube's like, okay, I like what's going on with these tags. Why is he putting Minecraft in here if there's not a Minecraft video here? Why is he putting Candy Crush in here if this is not Candy Crush? So more specific. Will it run this? Will it run that? That would be more specific. But I'm not sure exactly what that is, because it's not an unboxing review. It's not a first. It's not nothing to do with the iPhone. So that's why you need to be sure all your tags match the video as well. Sup, Rex? Thanks for Genesis. Hey, Rex. Well, if they're in a video later on, I would definitely recommend making them more specific, because right now, this is being searched via one search option. So that's why they have to be long. So now you understand. The next thing, your description. There is no description at all on this video. So I definitely want to see a description on this video. It's going to be informational towards the video itself. The more information, again, I know I say this a lot, the better. You want as much information as you possibly give in there without actually obviously putting your script there. But you even start out, whatever happened to smartwatch in 2018. In this video, I compile a list of reasonings and answers as to why smartwatches seem to have fallen off the face of the planet now that it's 2018, and why they have become less popular to wear or use during these times, or something along that line to make it more interesting. Sort of like your summary, your thesis statement. I guess you could make it your thesis statement, right? Sort of like the beginning part of your script, the reasons why, and then go into the theory, then the reasons why. So again, I would structure it like that, okay? Oh, and he said, I had one, but never forget your description. No matter what, always set the same standards for every video that you have, regardless of what type of content it is. Now then, one day ago, you had someone with 8 subscribers, so this is a new person, or this person doesn't even have a channel, and they said, cool video, I want one. Talk to them. The more you talk to the people, the more likely they're going to come back to your channel. You want these people to come back to your channel because these are the people that are going to like your content no matter what during any point in time, because they're going to go, well, this guy talks to his fan base. And like obviously after a while, you're not going to be able to keep up with all of them, but try to talk to your fan base. No matter how big your channel is, always talk back to your fan base. That way they know you care about them. That way they know you're there for them. That way they know they can rely on you as not only a creator, but a person that is very informative that they want to keep coming back to. So work on that. Even if it was your dad, it could be your mom, your dad, your best friend, your cousins, your sisters, boyfriends, nieces, nephews, first cousins, twice removed mother-in-law. It don't matter. Always talk back to them, because it still shows interaction between you and your fans, even to newcomers. So work on that. All right? All right. So those are my recommendations. I definitely hope they help. All right, my dude? All right. So let's continue with another spin. What did you do, Genesis? Oh. I don't think that was a channel. I think I accidentally copied someone's text, and when I went to go copy their channel name, it pasted itself in there. My bad. It happens, all right? So I just downloaded VR chat. Oh. No, you comment. I'm sorry, Platinum. I hate how I'm listening. I'm sorry, Platinum. You got anxiety from the tutorial? It's not that hard. Okay, how's this? I'm going to make this one. If Maxi Grail is not here, Platinum will do yours. That's how we're going to do it. All right? Stick around. Maxi Grail. Okay, he's here. Sorry about that, Purge. I didn't like. This is why that was probably during the time when someone was spamming. They said don't spam and bup. I'm sorry about that, my dude. I know. I feel bad. One job, Google Spinner. Right. All right, Max Grill, let's take a look at your channel. Blame Google. Yeah, I know. Someone just went out and made a channel name. Don't spam. I did. Where's my review? I gotta show you what I'm looking at, guys. That's funny. That is funny. Reviewing them, this is outrage. Okay. For the funsies, I think you need to work on your channel just a little bit. Possibly starting from everything. That's my review. You definitely need to work on your upload schedule. Okay. Okay. Go to a Maxi. That was funny.
Join now, Maxi's Discord server. Link is in the description below. We talk and chat. Have fun.
All right, let's talk a little. What about my playlist? You definitely need to work on your playlist. And you don't have tags, my man. Someone say I have a oh my god. Good review, very short. Keep doing that. Okay, I like the banner. I really do. But with every good pat on the back, there's always another bad pat on the back. I kind of want to see this sort of slid over a little bit more so it takes up this side. I want to see this more center so we can see this and make this a little bit bigger. I like that you have hashtag Max Army on there, but where is your Twitter link? There's no Twitter link here. And you got instead Erigo. The next thing I want to talk about is, I believe after having about, my personal opinion is after you have about 100 subscribers, you should have enough content on your channel to make a channel trailer, unless you have certain type of content on there that's only like a minute or so long. But I believe you have enough content on here to make a channel trailer. I kind of want to see a channel trailer for your channel. The next thing I want to say is you got your popular uploads up at the first, but you got your uploads second. So I want to see your uploads get dragged to the top so we see that being the first thing that we see here. Oh, no. Robin, we going to talk about that. You don't have a... Okay, you don't have a Twitter. You have a hashtag. Man, what are you doing to me? You've returned. My stint don't spam. I kind of fell off. Nobody subbed to the channel. Thanks. What windows do I have? 7. But as regardless, shut up. I'm not judging your Windows operating system. So I have 1. So I want to see this moved around. You're getting a fair amount of views on all your videos, which is awesome. Keep that up. You're clearly putting up something that people want to see. We got creative playlists, but I kind of want to see individual playlists, and I don't want to see as many playlists with just one video in it. So we're gonna cover that. We're gonna cover that real quick. 27 only has 10 videos. All the other are listed. Ooh, excuse me. Let's see. Let's look at the About section. My name is Max Grail. I'm 16 and I do daily videos. I'm going to keep you to that. Content, Grail era, Fortnite, Minecraft, Roblox, and some popular games. Smiley face. Want to know more about me? Check out my facts. Where are your facts? So, get Windows 11. I don't think that exists. But where are your facts? Where are your facts? There are no facts. There's no FAQs. I don't see no FAQs here. There ain't no FAQs, ain't nowhere, ain't no how. So, that being said, this is where you're going to be putting in here. Information about you, what you do, what type of content you create, what's your upload schedule, which you do have in here. I want to hear why you started YouTube, what made you become a YouTuber, one of those two subjects you could cover, and what is it, I guess, that you think you can bring that's different than everybody else who is on YouTube. Rename your channel to Don't Spam a Hot 10K. So you got follow me. Hashtag is just an insider thing for my community. Hashtag I like trains. But Max, hashtags are used for Twitter. That particular one, like that, this is for trending stuff. So if you want to make something go trending, that type of hashtag will get you. How can I explain this? Hashtags help individuals identify other individuals through the type of hashtag that it is. I don't personally have a personal hashtag other than hashtag Grammarly, please sponsor Frosted Fricks. Hashtag Grammarly don't want no Frosted Fricks. But you need to utilize your, hey, dealer, it's been a minute. You need to utilize your hashtags effectively. So that means get your butt on Twitter. It's going to help you. It's definitely going to help you. All right. This guy's got something in his head, and he needs to work on that. Next thing. Okay, I'll click it again. Take some of that goes red often. And then you go, okay. I'm sorry, I can't. I want to join, but I can't. I must go to school. I'm still going to make a meme out of this. All right, cool. And so your when was the last time you posted there? 1 day ago. What about before that? 3 days ago. I don't know, man. 6 days ago. You're actually more active on there than I am, so you win that one. Okay, let's continue. Maxi Girl. So let's go to your playlist. And I'm already going to get you on these playlists. You got 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So I definitely would say add more to those playlists if there are more games in it that are relevant to this. So if you played more Fortnite, if you played more Roblox Speed Race, or Roblox in general, if you played more Rocket League, or FAQs, or Star Wars Battlefront, add those videos to the playlist. It's going to be better for you. Your ad sports channel? What? So, yeah, I review all sorts of channels. So let's go to your videos. Let's see how you're doing there. All right. So from what I saw, you have 100 videos, which I'm pretty sure you have more than that. And it's clear that you're popular on a particular video that you're uploading or a particular type of series that you're doing, which is great. So keep that up. People are clearly enjoying what you're doing. However, remember when I said I'm going to hold you to that when I looked at your About section? You say, I make videos daily? Well, boy, do I have information for you. You make videos bi-weekly. Like, you make videos weekly, but twice a week. And you've been doing that for the last few months. So, here's my question. Are you or are you not going to be doing upload videos daily? Or are you just doing 2 a week? And also want to put a point out there between Grail Era Super Bowl 2018 and Grail Era Buy New Gun number 2. You actually took a week off. Shame. So I want to see more. I want to see you find your schedule and stick to it. All right, my dude. I want to see you stick to your schedule. So let's take a look at a Plasma Corpse Maxi Grail. I've never heard of Grail Era.
What's up, everybody? My name is Maxi Grail.
I forgot to mention, the thumbnails aren't too bad. I feel like you could probably pop them a little bit more, but yeah. I've never heard of this game.
What is everybody? My name is Maxi Grow. Today we're
All right,
talk
Genesis, you have a good night.
Plasma Co-op. I'm gonna leak you some information. Like, it's not gonna leak, but I'm not gonna leak it, but I'm just gonna tell you some informations about this. And if you don't even know what Plasma Co-op is, it's something that is coming out on Gral Era soon. Soon. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I will tell you guys more about this in the video. Let's get into this video.
Ah!
So as you can see,
we are currently 40 seconds into a 3-minute play of something. There's an issue here. You've utilized practically 1/7 of the video already, and not one bit of content has been given through. We need to know what is going on. I would say get to your content faster. I'm going to be honest, I couldn't quite understand what you were saying at the beginning of this because I think you're a little too close to your mic, my friend. You need to back up the mic. You need get about a good 6 inches between you and the mic. The second thing I want to make perfectly clear is whatever you said at the beginning got immediately swatted down when you hit us with the intro. I definitely don't recommend intros on gaming channels. In a lot of cases, it actually drives people away and drives me insane when I'm looking for someone to watch. I definitely could say about 1 out of every 10 people might actually stick around if they haven't been put too off by that intro. You got 10 seconds to grab people's attention for any type of video you're creating. Either put like a non sequitur at the beginning, put something funny at the beginning, something terrifying at the beginning, something that got your attention in the game enough to want to put that at the beginning. So try to make the first 10 seconds the most important 10 seconds of your video. All right? And then don't follow it up with an intro. Just don't use intros. If you're going to use an intro, turn that into an outro going into something like, I don't know, an end card. But the way it is right now, you definitely need to you need to get right into the stuff. You need to jump right into it. All right, I'm a flower. You have a good night. Yeah, so it's Kapow. What's up? You got Grail, Era, Plasma Core, Project Script. So here's the issue that you got here. You don't have specific tags. Now you've been here long enough to hear my tag spiel, my shtick, if you would. Longer the tags, the better they are for you. The more specific to the video, the better it is for the video. The metadata grows, the metadata grows, you grow. And it's kind of back and forth between it. The next thing I want to say is you got Grail, Era, Plasma, Corp, Project Leak, Informations, Beta, Crypt 2018. Plasma Corporation, Grail, Online, Era, Event, MPX, Shop, Coins. I'm not exactly sure what that has to do with anything. I have no idea what that has to do with anything. But you need to fill out this description. The information that's being given is not enough information for YouTube to actually grasp if you or anyone else was to search these particular key phrases or words. Because what is the name of this? It's Grail Era. I've never heard of this, I'm being honest. Never heard of this at all. It's Kapow, how you doing? Shane. Okay, so put as much information in there as possible, including the information of the game, because, again, I've never heard of this game, but the next thing I want to say is probably a good idea to follow through with is maybe leave a link to the game, because believe it or not, companies do pay attention to who's getting to their pages from what source. And if you're the main source of a lot of people coming to visit, let's say your chat or their page to download the game or anything like that, it reflects positively on you through them, and they might give you little perks here and there because they'll contact you after a little bit. So definitely try to give information about the game where they could download it, give the download link. And also, again, more information for this video, the better it is.
This guy called Jans, he's an admin in Grand Unknown Era. He posted something about the Plasma Corp project. I did not know, I didn't know anything about this. I just found it out, so I'm gonna tell you guys about this. So this is actually a new a project like Crypt, or you know Crypt, it's always at Halloween. You have a gang and you need to fight with these computers, and as higher you get with the gang, as longer you survive, so better will be the place in the leaderboard. So the top 3
have a good night there, Robin,
will always be rewarded. And they actually think about something new, like bringing out something new. It's kinda like Crypt, and you can see it right now.
Yeah, I think what's throwing me off is just the amount of sound that's coming through your mic. And on top of that, the music that's playing in the background, I feel is a little too loud. I would say lower it about 5 to 10 decibels so we could hear you a lot more better than your music. It's just, I guess it's hard to make out what you're saying. It sounds like you're giving information about a new update or something like that. And if that's the case, that should probably be in the title as well. So the more information you get, again, more information you give, the better it is for your metadata, the better it is for people to find your channel. You're already getting a fair amount of views, but I believe you get more views if you can dedicate the information to the type of video that's being produced. All right. So that being said, thank you very much, my good sir, for sharing this with us. All right? All right. So we're going to reset this. I'm going to open the list one more time, and then we're going to call it a night. So I'm going to open the list one more time, and when I type in the chat list is open is when I'm going to have the request go in. Please only ask once, as I do not want people's names to be pushed away, down, or to the left. And respect the timer, because when the timer is over, I am done taking names. Next thing while I'm here, when as the stream ends, will it be unlisted and not deleted so I can copy the link and review the points made? Yes, it will be unlisted. It will be listed as unlisted, so you got to leave a like. You got 30 minutes to make a video. I haven't posted in 5 days. Shame! All right, so that being said, we're going to go here. You have other opportunities for me to look at your channels. And how do you do that? On Tuesday. Keep these days in mind. On Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, I am on MGN, the sister company of Freedom, the multi-gaming network. I help run that, and it's a lot of fun. It's awesome. It's cool. We play games. We hang out. We chill. We do top fives. It's really cool stuff. But what I kind of want to see your guys' in terms of interaction on there is when on Tuesday, and check out their Discord server. But on Tuesday, I'll be doing this review without a wheel. First come, first serve, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. I'll be sitting here in my room, face the glow, smiling, staring at the camera, not half asleep, and be able to help you guys out. And the next thing I want to say, I also do these every, what is that? Wednesday! I do these every Wednesday on my own channel unless something comes up. And if it does, I do post about it on both my social media and my Discord, so you guys are fully aware that something's not going to happen that night. However, I do move it to the next day, which would be like Thursday or something like that. But I would be doing that on my channel, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard on Wednesday, and I look forward to seeing your smiley faces there. And that is, again, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard on Wednesdays. Now, before you go ahead and subscribe to my channel, though I do appreciate it, I would ask if you do that, please do it because you like the content I'm producing for you, not just because you're there for channel reviews. I don't want you guys thinking I'm some sort of review machine, because I'm not. All right. Why is Twitter good? Why is Twitter good? It's one of the more popular social media sites out there right now that you can communicate with other individuals without having to go through a whole heck of a lot of like jumping red tape. It's hard to search people up on Instagram because they don't have a live feed as far as I know, and same goes for Snapchat. But what you can do is you can look up a live feed on Twitter and see and search categories to see if there's anything that might be popping up that you'd be interested in looking at or talking to people about. And on top of that, I could definitely say it's a lot better than Facebook right now, because Facebook, I would say, it's more for like friends and family. All right. But that being said, I'm going to slide this back on over. I'm going to open the list for 30 seconds. Please pay attention to the chat. as I will be typing. List is open. Only ask once. Don't ask multiple times. All right? List is open. Yay! Start the timer. And again, if your name's on here. If you're already on there. All right. Okay. Stop. There we go. Stop with a capital SH. All right. We're going to add the names to the wheel. It's the last roll of the night. It's the last roll of the night. Now let me keep this perfectly. Make this front some music. I guess I'll toss you the bone this time because you missed it. But I'll toss you the bone. All right. So keep in mind, a lot of these people might have already left, or if they're here, they're being very quiet. But if the name gets selected, please stick around to see if the person is here. If not, we move on to the next person. This is the last roll for tonight. All right? And we go. So many beautiful colors. Yay! Come on, hit that $1. $1. And the blood wheel spins round and round. I'm Bob Barker. Spade and neuter your pets. Oh. Is it going to happen? Oh, is he going to get shut down? This is where the wheel gets funny. Oh! Mr. Mendoza Gaming! Come on down. Mr. Mendoza Gaming! Here. All right, again, keep in mind, stick around, see if they're here. If they're not, cool. We move on to the next person. I'm going to make sure it popped up. Then look how close that was, Floofy. Nope, don't speak Spanish. I read it a little, but I don't speak it. There you go. 30 seconds on a timer. Stick around. Stick around. Oh, he's here. He is here. I know. But again, there's more than one way for me to review your channel. So please check out those other opportunities for me to help you as much as possible. Because that's what I'm here for. But stick around if you want to learn some extra stuff. Because you never know what you're going to learn here. All right. Whoop-oo. Okay. Mr. Mendoza Gaming. So the first thing I see a lot of immediate. What? Shut to your face. Okay. I see a lot of things that could already use a little bit of help, but we're going to talk. The first thing we're going to talk about is your banner. I would definitely. What's up, buddy? How you been? I've been alive. I'm alive, Jim. That's one thing. I'm definitely alive. So I was actually thinking about talking to you soon. But Mr. Mendoza Game, I believe you could use a different type of font, different type of banner, make it a little bit, make it jump out a lot bit more. You're just using the PlayStation 2 controllers as the bookends to your name. I kind of feel like it needs to. I want to see a pop. Red and black does pop, but it doesn't pop in the right way. As I said, it's a little damaging to the eyes. It's hard to look at. But I would try to come up with a creative thing. There is still Crib available for all Freedom family. That's a part of the Freedom forums. I would check out Crib, see what they got there for like templates that you could use, and then maybe edit and modify them to your advantage. I see you're playing Slime Rancher or something along that line. Yeah. You got your uploads, individual playlists, which is good. Creative playlists. I would definitely keep your. Glad you're not sick. A lot of people have been getting that flu. Yeah. I've been zinking and vitamin C'ing up like crazy. The next thing I want to say is I would keep your like videos private. It's really easy to private your like videos, guys. I'll show you how real quick. If you're ever trying to keep your like videos private so no other people can see it, because hey, let's be honest, I like some really stupid stuff that I want to get judged for, because let's be honest, I like weird silly stuff. But what you can do is you go to this little cog right here. You're going to see this thing go, keep all of my like videos private. And see, I have my slid over. So keep all your videos like videos private, because you don't want people accidentally click on that and get dragged away. Because if I click on this, you're gonna come right here to Freedom, and you'll never see you again. So try working on that. You got Ender Skyrim 2. We're gonna talk about that too. Sky Factory Let's Play, popular uploads. All right. And I want to see more playlists on here's. I like that you got the created playlist on here. But let's talk about wait, what was that? Popular uploads, and okay, it looks like your old Skyrim 2 stuff. I'm not exactly sure what Skyrim 2 is. That's interesting. Yeah, shot. I hope not. No problem, Stormtrooper. I'm glad it helped out a lot. That's what I do here for. That's what I do here for. That's what I'm here for. Sorry about that. My acoustic guitar decided it wanted to fall on the ground. All right. This channel will be a music gaming channel. At first it will be gaming, but eventually I will be adding original music in the background of some videos. Maybe even my own. What? I am just one guy that enjoys the process of recording and editing. What a better place than YouTube. I have an extensive training in music mainly, but, I have been branching to YouTube as an outlet for downtime. Although, I have been mainly focused in the art of mixing music, period, I really try to focus on giving the best quality I can. Actually, I really try giving the best focus, blah, 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 blah. If you have any suggestions for me, feel free to let me know. I hope to see you around more often. Upload schedule. I'm going to keep you to that. I'm going to keep you that upload schedule. Disclaimer. Occasionally I may go out on hiatus due to having an album on deadline. Don't worry though. I'll be back once the album is complete. It generally won't be longer than a month or two. Shameless plug. Do you need music? Mixed, mastered, demo reel link below. Feedback. Appreciate it. Well, that's actually a good use of your About section. So good job on that. You also got your Twitter here. Now, for those of you experiencing the little Twitter world, I'm going to explain to you how you fix that real quick, okay? You guys are going to be sitting there like, oh, I could have fixed it like that. Well, the first thing I want to definitely mention about your Twitter is get this working for yourself. If you're getting into music, I'm surprised. First off, you don't have a SoundCloud. And secondly, your Twitter hasn't been updated. Twitter and SoundCloud are probably going to be the best places you can do music stuff on, period. Because those are both social medias that is geared around towards art and the art society. And what is music more than art itself? So try getting your stuff set up. Because that's mine. I'm sorry. Let me get out of here. Your theming is separate from this. You got this going on here, but you got something you didn't even work. This is an egg account. You haven't even worked on this yet. Also, talk to other people. Post funny stuff. Post random thoughts of the day. Whatever you gotta do, but try to keep it more entertaining than just your uploads. You can't just put your uploads on there. And these are all auto uploads from YouTube. So the problem also with that is they kind of skip over keywords, and Twitter's search is based on keywords and hashtags. So those are things you're going to want to focus on when you're posting anything on your social media. All right. Let's continue. Oh, I was going to mention, how do you fix the Twitter thing? Why does my Twitter come looking like a little world? Well, here's how you fix that. When you go to copy this over to your YouTube channel, because you're going to paste this into your YouTube channel, you're going to copy over http:// not https. Drop the S and it'll immediately turn into a little Twitter bird. So that's what you want. That's how you fix that. It's a really simple one. Let's go look at the playlist. Oh man. All right, and of course, always be careful about these one playlists. I mentioned it a couple times. It's just not a good way. But the one thing got me going is you'll complete another lack of thumbnails. All your thumbnails look exactly the same in every way. So, for example, your Fortnite. Let's focus on that for a second. These Fortnite thumbnails will not separate you from any other person playing Fortnite casually on YouTube. The problem with that is that they're not interesting or unique enough for people to click. For example, I play Fortnite on my own channel. I'm going to show you my Fortnite thumbnail. I love my Fortnite thumbnail. I worked on it really hard. It's this guy right here. I took a picture from the Fortnite thing. I added a couple extra things, and then I put me in it. But that's how I made it personal. And people watched it. So that's definitely something you want to work on, is trying to make all your thumbnails unique to each other and personal. The last thing I want to see is, for example, like, look at this one. It's practically the same thumbnail over and over again. And you did one that involved this. This is the same thumbnail multiple times repeated all the way through. You don't want to do that because that gets boring to people to see, because you'd go watch my Enduro Skyrim 2 video. Which one? They all look the same. And it's not just a matter of adding text, it's a matter of adding additional pictures, make it different, make it interesting for people trying to look at your wanting to look up your channel and look at your channel. All right? So you're playing Kingdoms and Castles, I think is the name of it. You're like, I'm done, part 11. Okay, that's interesting. But again, the thumbnail's not really sticking out because it's just still frame image from the actual game itself. If you don't have Photoshop, I understand, but there's a lot of other alternative things that you could be using. I would definitely recommend Game Studios, Paint Tool, Sai. Those are all free, and you can still do video editing inside of them. Heck, Paint. No, don't do Paint. Don't do that. I didn't recommend that. But let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Miss Mendoza Gaming, and welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles, where
something's going on with your microphone where you're getting this high-pitched squeal while you're talking. I think your microphone, either there's something loose in your microphone, it might be plugged in wonky, or there's some sort of reverb going on in your room. I'll try to mess around with the levels of it, but you're getting this really weird squeak in your microphone.
We forgot about the hospital. It's being built. Not very quickly, but it is being built. We don't have... Shoot! This is not going to be a good episode. This is not going to be a good episode.
It's not a good way to start.
We're going to have raiders attacking any minute now. At least I'm prepared-ish for it. We are able to open up this blacksmith too once we get the chance. But right now, we're just screwed. We are literally just boned. In all the wrong ways. Should I even bother laying this stuff down right now? No, because when they attack, they're just going to destroy everything, and everything is going to go to crap. Put simply.
Yes, I'll be streaming something else later.
Around waiting for it to happen. Yep, there it is. There you are. Well, I guess let's wait to see how this plays out. Don't burn down the house I just put up there. So far, so good. Nothing got... Really? Because yeah, we just put that out, you frickin' douchebags. Alright, well, that didn't go awful. I think the Archer Tower did its job a little bit in protecting around here. Your kingdom's happy, and perhaps we should raise the taxes in the treasure room. No, thank you. They still are invaded, so we won't know how many... 2. Okay, 2. That's not too bad. That could have been way worse than it was. So, we're doing something...
So there's something that's going on with this, and that's the overall productivity behind the actual game. You're kind of it's a slow-moving game to begin with, but I feel like you should make this go a little bit faster. I saw there was a jump cut there, which was awesome that you did, but it still moved into a slower type of thing. I think your reactions could be a little bit more fun for a viewer. I kind of want to see just a little bit more, I guess, entertainment value. I like that you're communicating with us, which is great that you're doing, but I feel like it's not being pushed enough because this is just your strategy, but you kind of want to give more of your action, like, no, stop doing it! It's something a little bit more catchy. I'm not saying scream into your microphone because that's not something everyone should be doing, but just give more of a reaction. You were being invaded and you had nothing to protect yourself. No problem. So let's take a look at your tags here. Kingdoms and Castles gameplay. Kingdoms and Castles game. City builder. Kingdoms and Castles management game. Resource management. Kingdoms and Castles. Kingdoms and Castles let's play. Let's play. Dragon attacks. Viking raiders. Farming. Dragons. Archery towers. Castle building. Kill dragons. Alright, so the issue that you're running into here, you got too many basic tags. You were just like here's one. Being raided by Vikings in Kingdoms and Castles. Kingdoms and Castles surviving a raid. Kingdoms and Castles surviving dragon attacks. My town gets attacked in Kingdoms and Castles. But you don't want to use Kingdoms and... Because and is not even a tag. That's not a tag, to be all honest. It's just not enough information gained from the word and. Because YouTube, again, is going to search that particular word separately, individually, and it's not going to bring us back here. Because you can imagine how many videos have the word and in it. And let's continue. I apologize for the weird distorted sound. In the past 2 weeks, it seems NVIDIA's Shadow Play has a weird sample rate issue right now. Next week. Okay, so the next thing I want to say is don't put this information... First off, don't put this at the beginning because this is not going to be relevant information for YouTube to be searching. So this has got to be something geared towards the video, not necessarily the issues of the video. If you want to cover that, put it later. I really don't recommend apologizing for issues like that. But I would definitely move this probably to the top. Playing a Kingdom Simulation game, Kingdoms and Castles, generally the things to go wrong without any type of notice, except a notification for the attack. Our goal is to keep things sane, safe, and wealthy. So this should have been up here and at the beginning. And this should have been all the way at the bottom. And then you should have also had your social media located below that so people could find it. So you go, show that like place below that, social media, pow, right there. So also you could also give the information of Kingdoms and Castles. So we'll go to there. And what is the information? Kingdom and Castle is a game about growing a kingdom of a tiny hamlet into a sprawling city and imposing castle. Your kingdom must survive a living in dangerous world due to the Viking raiders off of which you're villagers. Or are they stopped, full of arrows in the castle gates? Does a dragon torch your granary? Do your people dying of starvation in the winter? Or are you able to turn a beast back? The success of your kingdom depends solely on your skill as a city and castle planner. Strategically lay out your own town. This is actually information you could honestly put into your tag. To your description. So I would definitely utilize that. There's nothing wrong with doing it. So those are my recommendations. I think it's a combination of the entertainment value, the audio value, the tags, and the description is what's going to be a good change for you to do to get more eyes on here. Especially, dude, I need you to work on those thumbnails, my man. And your upload schedule. And that is my recommendations to everybody tonight. All right? Closing doors. All right. So that's my recommendation to everybody tonight. I'm really glad y'all stuck through this. Enjoy what you saw and what you're doing. I'll be doing these every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard at MGN. It's going to be located in the description below. Again, I'm going to locate it for you. It's a first come, first serve, no wheel. Just show up, and of course, you got to be there when I'm doing a review. And then I also do it on my own channel every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. I also, again, recommend you come on down and check it out. But don't just watch the channel because of their channel reviews. Watch the channel because I am also an entertaining individual, and I love doing stuff for you guys. Speaking of entertaining individual, I will be taking a 15-minute hiatus. I'm taking off here on Freedom, so I thank you guys very much for watching. I'm going to be hopping over to my channel where I'm going to be doing some awesome VR chat fun. So I'll see you guys there. You guys have been great. You guys have been awesome. And as usual, as always, my friends, stay frosty and game on.